Hello everyone, welcome to our latest Mech Spotlight video.
Wow, the new mechs just keep coming, huh? So, who've we got today?
You're gonna love this one. Meet the latest legendary attacker, Onyx.
A new attacker! Nice! So, what makes Onyx special?
Onyx is great for those who like heavy weapons. Its max energy capacity is 32, which is enough to power any weapon out there. And with a max HP of 99,700, it's durable enough for those one-on-one slugfests that leave one mech standing.
Sounds impressive. But hold on, is that an extra weapon on its shoulder?
It certainly is. Onyx's ability is a built-in weapon. It's called the Quad Rocket, and it essentially means this mech brings extra firepower to the party.
That's wild! How does it work?
Like any other ability, it has a cooldown timer. When you activate your Quad Rocket ability, this shoulder-mounted missile launcher fires an arced volley of 4 rockets that deal splash damage on impact.
This is such a unique ability, and it raises so many questions. Like, how do pilot implants react with this thing?
The short answer is, it's an ability, so only ability implants will affect it. Weapon implants won't do a thing.
Okay, that's good to know. And the long answer?
You'll be able to increase the Quad Rocket's damage, range, and splash radius using ability implants.
Gotcha. And what about buffs from my allies? Do they affect the Quad Rocket?
Sadly, no. But some debuffs on the enemy do affect Quad Rocket damage. For example, if your target is under a Hunter's Mark debuff or is overloaded by a Predator drive, your Quad Rocket shot will inflict extra damage.
That's amazing! What about Brickhouse's Overcharger ability?
No dice there, I'm afraid. Overcharger is a buff on you rather than a debuff on your enemy, so it doesn't boost the Quad Rocket's damage.
Fair enough. So, what's the strategy if there's an Onyx on the other team?
In a word, shields. Panther, Ares, Aegis, or Juggernaut will be your best options.
The rockets don't go through shields. Got it. Anything else?
Sure, here's a pro tip for you. If you're the type of player who likes to stay in cover until your enemy's out of ammo, then pop out to introduce them to your little friend. Remember that an Onyx may not be quite as out of ammo as you thought. In fact, you might find yourself staring down the wrong end of a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher.
Well, that's a good point. I'm gonna have to break some habits. Okay, so what about weapons to pair with the Quad Rocket ability? Any suggestions?
Well, there's 2 obvious directions you could go. If you want to take on opponents at a consistent distance, choose weapons that are optimal in a similar range. We're talking missile racks, RPGs, and graviton beams.
Okay, and the other option?
If you intend to engage your enemy at various distances, you could opt for weapons that cover the ranges the Quad Rocket is weakest at.
Such as close quarters and sniper weapons.
Exactly.
I have to say, Onyx is sounding pretty cool. Does it have any obvious weaknesses?
Well, you wouldn't call it a slow mech, but it's quite bulky and the Quad Rocket weighs it down, so Onyx isn't as fast as it could be. Also, the Quad Rocket ability cooldown gives you a 3rd weapon timer to track alongside your other 2 reload timers.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to pay close attention to all 3, or I'll find myself a sitting duck holding a bunch of empty weapons.
Right. You've got to keep your wits about you. And finally, if I'm being brutally honest, the starting splash radius from the Quad Rocket isn't anything to write home about. With implants, you can get it up to 12 meters, which is the same as Cheetah's mines. But we're talking about big mechs in enormous arenas, so 12 meters probably sounds more impressive than it really is. If you want to do decent damage, you're going to need to hit the mark.
Well, that's fair enough, I suppose. A weapon shouldn't do all the work for you, even an ability weapon.
Totally. So I think we've covered all the basics. What do you think of Onyx?
I definitely want that mech in my squad. Having a 3rd weapon sounds really interesting. Can't wait to see what kind of opportunities that opens up.
Yeah, it seems like this is another mech that's going to shake things up in the arena. I guess we'll find out soon. Until then, thanks for watching the Spotlight. We hope you enjoyed this brief introduction to Onyx.
As usual, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And of course, stay tuned for more Mech Arena updates.
See you next time.
Bye!